All right, class, this is pre-calc. I am Mr. Swanson. It's spelt as it sounds. So now that you all know who I am, why don't I figure out who you all are? Okay. Let's see. Edgar.
Yeah, here.
Simon.
Present.
Good. And Nicholas.
I actually prefer to be called Nick, but that's okay. Here we go.
Good. Yeah. Okay. And there's one person left. How about James? No, not James. Okay. Arnold. No. Thomas. Alex.
Alex is sick today.
Oh, right. Well, for those of you who are here, I have been enlisted as a temporary tutoring substitute of sorts.
A what?
He's going to be making sure we're prepared for the test while Mr. Larson's out.
Yeah, we'll work on preferable allocations of literature tomorrow. But yes, I recently moved back home, and I needed a job, so this was all that was available.
So your girlfriend broke up with you, and you moved in with your parents who made you get a job.
Seriously?
Regardless of the contributing factors, here we are, right? So I'm just gonna pass out a worksheet, and you know, why don't we get out a little bit early? Okay, that sound good, everyone?
Yeah, I already got this worksheet.
Oh.
Yeah, I got this one too. That's it.
I don't have a worksheet. Could I have one, Mr. Swanson?
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Mr. Swanson, what's wrong?
How could they have gotten those review sheets? It just doesn't add up. I just think
Add up? Get it? Because it's a pre-calculus class?
Could you? It's not
I thought
funny
it was
if you.
pretty funny
No,
when
it's not funny if you explain it.
Do you want me to investigate?
Mr. Swanson. Jesus. I found out some things. Nick, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to speak to you through a... Listen, Swanson, spies could be anywhere. I don't know how much time I have. Nick, what are you talking about? Just come over here and let's talk.
Mr. Swanson, I'm going to have to insist you abide by the conditions I have set.
All right, what's the dirt?
I hear from a very reliable source that there are view sheets, and here's the kicker: tests that are unaccounted for.
What? So Simon and Edgar stole the test from the headmaster's office?
No way, there's way too much security for them to have done it. That place is under 24-hour surveillance. But assuming these stats go back to the beginning of the year, it could be exponentially improving their grades. And what's more, our reported average GPA.
Who would benefit from a raise in the average reported GPA?
Well, the teacher whose classes are most responsible for the increase. And of course, Headmaster Willoughby.
There was a conspiracy much bigger than just exam theft and academic dishonesty permeating these walls. The school was being run by the students, and the teachers were reaping the benefits. It was time to exchange pleasantries with the headmaster.
Hey.
Shit.
Hey there, Bry guy. Remember us?
Yeah, remember us, Bry guy?
The hell?
Get the fuck off me, you psychopath!
You caused us a lot of grief senior year. Vandalism of the soccer fields? Stealing of the rhino?
Look, I mowed our school's mascot into the soccer fields, and I moved the rhino statue from the library to the music building. And we got blamed for it.
Look, guys, I put that life behind me, and you know it. There's something bigger going on here, and it's way bigger than whatever vendetta you have against me. Now, I know you think that life's given you an unfair draw, but sometimes you gotta fold, and sometimes you gotta call. And that's the way it is. Now, what do you say we end this together?
And what?
The burglaries, the tests, the review sheets, come on! No? Nothing?
There's something shady going on here. Don't you think we'd know about it?
Yeah, we were hired. We volunteered for this job because of our prowess and mental ability. You think we wouldn't notice something going on?
Stay sharp, Rat. We'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be around.
Stan and Arthur had slowed me down significantly, so I had to take an old shortcut I knew from back in the day. It was almost too easy. I approached the headmaster's house with a cautious confidence. Finding the door ajar, I figured I'd let myself in.
Hello?
Come in.
Hi, Headmaster Willoughby.
Ryan, what brings you to my neck of the woods at this time of night?
I actually came here to...
Well, what do we have here? Baby bird falling too far from the nest?
No, hi, Mrs. Willoughby. I'm Brian. I'm a substitute at the school right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought maybe you were a student coming for some extra help. Some special attention, perhaps?
Scarlett, this young man has been taking over classes in Mr. Larson's absence.
Well, he's nowhere as cute as that ravishing Mr. Larson man.
He came in for... Now I don't quite recall. You came in right before he was able to get any words out.
Well, see you around, Brian.
What were you saying you're here for?
Oh, right. A couple of students in my class already had the review sheets that I got from your office in the secure drawers. You know, the ones where you also keep the tests. And I was just wondering if you had any idea...
Brian. You once graced the halls of this fine establishment, did you not?
Yes, I did.
And let me tell you, the review sheets have hardly changed since you've been here. Maybe they just found them. Some things just don't change. That's just the way it is. Perhaps it's best not to get caught up in ordeals that are none of your business.
Excuse me, sir?
There are things that we cannot hope to change. That's the unfortunate truth of it. You're not Hardy Boys, Mr. Swanson. You're a teacher now. It's time to grow up.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Now, I hope I don't have to call your parents about this. Perhaps they'll see you tomorrow.
Yes. Good night, sir. Hi, is this Mr. Larson? Oh, Mrs. Larson. Sorry, you'll have to excuse me. I guess my phone adds a little bit of man to the voice. Anyway, is your husband there? I just have a few questions pertaining to Mr. Larson's class. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is everything okay? Do you know when he'll be back? My visit to the headmaster's house raised my suspicion, and that phone call confirmed it. There was something suspicious going on, and I had to get to the bottom of it. Was it the sneaky headmaster, or his ever so sultry wife? It's clear to me now that Mr. Larson was having an affair with Scarlet, so Headmaster Willoughby had him taken out. Either way, I knew I had to get more information. It was time to confront the students.
Brian, what the heck are you talking to?
No one,
down
Mom.
there?
Just... okay?
I hope you're not smoking.
I'm not. It's for work.
Okay. Good night, honey. I love you.
Love you too.
What?
I said I love you too, okay? God. Oh.
And then I just wriggled free.
God damn it, Nick. Shut up.
Nick,
please.
I'm hungover this morning. Don't do
I'm
this.
so
Come on,
serious.
That was a good story.
Just shut up.
It's never a good story.
Just shut up.
Oh, all right. Someone here owes me some answers.
I got some answers for you, Professor. Put them.
Of course you do.
No. Nick, not you.
I too have the answers to the practice sheet.
Edgar, not those answers.
What do you mean not those answers? Was there another worksheet?
God damn it, Swanson! Know your limits!
No, Simon, Edgar, I'm not talking about homework. I'm talking about the unexplained burglaries that have been happening on campus and the murder of Mr. Larson.
Burglaries?
You heard the man. Burglaries.
Chill.
I know you've been in touch with a source all year long. An anonymous source. Possibly a teacher, and you've been getting practice sheets. Hell, maybe even tests since the beginning of the year.
What? A test? Wow, Mr. Swanson, I have no idea what you speak of.
How could you say such a thing?
Us? Please.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Stop.
Alex, have you been smuggling in testing materials?
Yeah?
How could you?
In this classroom? This is sacred ground.
I knew it. I knew I could get to the bottom of this. I knew I could solve this crime.
Yo, Mr. S, I did not steal anything, if that's what you're trying to say.
Well, how else would you have gotten the review sheets?
I was approached by a figure in a parking lot. He was immense. He came from the shadows. He gave me review sheets, test answers, test questions, everything you could ever want from a shadowy figure in the shadows.
Alex, that's still not allowed.
It's a pretty cool story, though, isn't it?
That's a pretty cool story.
That's a great story.
I believe him.
No, Alex, you broke the ethical code of conduct of this school. You have to face retribution. There must be justice!
But, like, what would the ethics committee actually think of this?
What seems to be the offense this time, Brian?
Peed on the headmaster's house?
The house.
The garden?
Garden.
The dog?
Dog. Don't do it again?
Won't do it again.
Good boy!
That's a good point. Alright. How's this? You help me get to the bottom of this, and your secret's safe with me.
You found my secret safe? Where are you hiding it, you bastard?
What? No.
Edgar, your secret is safe with me.
Well, I'm just gonna remove myself from the situation and see how that plays out.
I think I'm gonna follow suit here on this one.
Well, I didn't do anything.
Well, I think it's time we had a little chat with the headmaster. You with me? You almost got away with it. You almost fooled us all. But you couldn't help laying a trail of evidence everywhere you went. You enlisted Larson as your man on the inside. He would ensure the smooth integration of stolen materials into the classroom. And you'd even have a scapegoat if your plan ever went sour. You thought of everything. Or, so you thought of everything. Larson went rogue. He started getting a little bit too friendly with your wife. You didn't take too kindly to that, did you? So you had him snuffed out and revealed for the cheating bastard that he was. Alas, there was no price too small for Mrs. Larson's silence. She would never speak and reveal the shame that her name would forever carry. But you made one final and fatal mistake. You hired me! How were you supposed to know that I stayed up day and night as a kid, reading detective books and watching dramatic soap operas? I'd been preparing for this case my whole life. I hadn't even known. Face it, Willoughby, you piece of slime. We got you.
What in God's name are you doing here? I got a phone call in the middle of a dinner party from Stan and Arthur saying there's this suspicious commotion out of my house.
Don't try to smooth talk me, old man. We know what you've done.
I didn't do any of that.
Prove it.
Well, your class is full of the worst students in school. Hell, Nick is a compulsive liar, do you know that? What is he even doing here?
No, I was framed. The man's a Nazi!
You think I would have one of our faculty, my friend for that matter, snuffed out?
I called his wife. She said he was gone. She was crying.
You insensitive little prick. I gave Mr. Larson some time off to sort of an unfortunately messy divorce he's going through.
I don't understand.
Nothing has gone missing. Nothing has gone wrong. And how dare you accuse my beautiful wife of adultery? Have you no honor, sir? I gave you this job against my better judgment as a favor to your parents. This is how you repay me? By letting your imagination run wild? Since you have not yet set up a desk, I won't bother asking you to clean it out. You're fired. Stan, Arthur, escort Mr. Swanson off the premises and make sure I don't see him again. Oh, and don't let him leave with my hat and coat.
Right away, sir.
With pleasure.
Guys, be cool. Be cool for like 30 seconds.
We've heard it all.
You're an idiot.
This, we know. Yeah. How's he gonna get a job after this? A mystery I have not yet solved.
Seriously?
Hello?
Miss Gray, I just want you to know how sorry I am I had to put you through this ordeal. Mr. Steele's absolutely in the clear. I hope you both accept my apologies.
Yesterday, this would have meant so much to us. Now it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.